some of this is just now, I'm not going to have a paycheck anymore. And then it's like, this kind of feels rough here. I'm not used to that. And so is this really going to work?
All right, we got Ken. He writes in from Fremont, California. He goes, "Hey, Joe, Al, Andy, both my wife and I will retire within the next 12 months. And I appreciate your thoughts on the type of analysis we've done to determine our readiness for retirement and leaving our jobs. I have access to planning tools in no-cost consultation with an intelligent and attentive CFP."
Okay, well, that's good.
Oh, he's probably really handsome or beautiful.
Yeah, when I first saw that, that's what I thought, intelligent and attractive. But then I saw, oh, attentive. Okay.
Via my employer plan administrator. All right. Using a software tool, Money Guide Pro, we've considered our overall net worth, expected income sources, plugged in projected basic living expenses, and added some one-time and discretionary expenses for things like roof replacement, new car purchase, and annual travel. The plan provides details on a 30-year cash flow and accounts for inflation and COLA adjustments where applicable. My CFP,
okay, who is intelligent
and very attentive, and free,
right?
No cost. My CFP has also discussed our investments in retirement portfolio asset allocation with us. Our broadly diversified and somewhat conservative mix of stocks, bonds, cash is included in the Monte Carlo analysis that the plan includes. I feel the plan is much more than a Monte Carlo analysis, as it includes a full cash flow in considering things like RMDs, Social Security, and taxes. Each time we have updated the plan over the last few years, it indicates that we have very high likelihood of achieving our retirement spending goals. But this is really decision time for us. Do you think we can trust this level of analysis and say goodbye to our employers in 2023? Might be missing anything by just leaning on our financial goal plan in consultation with our very attractive, attentive, and beautiful CFP.
Now I'm getting a picture.
Can't you just see that, CFP?
I can.
Thank you for your insights. Still driving my 2017 Volkswagen Golf Alltrack. Oh, okay. When I can load up Charlie, our golden retriever, and head out to the Creek Trail, followed by a Trumer Pilsner brewed in nearby Berkeley, California. All right, cool. Thanks, Ken. I think he's nervous. I think there's two sides of retirement. There is the financial side, and then there's the emotional side.
Right.
And Ken is having a hard time with the emotional side because it sounds like this very good, attractive, beautiful CFP has really helped Ken out in the number side of things.
Well, and the numbers seem to all work out, right? So it seems, we don't know, we don't have any details, so we can't really.
We haven't seen the analysis.
We can't tell you whether it's good or not. I mean, it's as good as the assumptions that you put into it, right? But assuming that the assumptions are right and you're conservative on your portfolio, conservative on your rates of return, have a kind of an aggressive inflation rate, right? And if you think you're okay, you probably are. But you're right. I mean, some of this is just now, I'm not going to have a paycheck anymore. And then it's like, this kind of feels rough here. I'm not used to that. And so is this really going to work?
Right. I think Ken is used to saving money versus spending his money.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, well, here, this is serious time. The wife and I are going to leave our jobs, leave our paychecks behind, and now we got to create our own paychecks from the overall portfolio. And man, what am I going to do? How am I going to spend my time? Where's my purpose and everything else? So retirement is not all about the dollars and cents. It's all about, figuring out what the next, 20, 30 years is going to look like for you.
Yeah. Filling your time, having a reason to get up, right? All these important things, right? So you want to have your relationships, your under control, your hobbies, your volunteering, whatever it may be. You want to make sure you got that thought out. I'll say one more thing. Anytime you get a really great plan, it looks like this is probably a great plan. You might just do a back of the envelope test here, right? Which is take a look at your spending and subtract out your fixed income, like Social Security and pension, and see what your shortfall is. See what you need from your investments on an annual basis and divide that number into your total liquid assets. And if it's under 4%, assuming you're in your middle 60s, then you're probably okay. That, that's just kind of a back of the envelope check on these things, because sometimes in analysis like this, you get so far into the weeds, there could be one little mistake that you didn't even catch that this has a huge magnitude.
Yeah, without if one assumption's off,
yeah,
this whole plan could look awesome,
right?
And then you just fix the one assumption, and all of a sudden you run out of money at like 68.
Right.
So you have to be really, really careful when you're looking at analysis like this. We don't do Monte Carlo. We don't, we like the cash flow analysis that it sounds like he's going through with the CFP of just taking a look at, here's my income. Right, here's my assets. We have a conservative growth rate on the assets. We have a cost of living adjustments on our income. We have, a cost of living or inflation adjustment on our expenses. And so what is the shortfall? How's it going to look? Is there taxes included in all of this?
Sure.
If it's detailed like that, I think you're on the right track. But the assumptions, like you said, Al, will make or break this thing. If you don't really truly understand the inputs, because garbage in those programs is going to give you garbage out. And so you want to just be careful that you understand all the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. You can have like a 0 off on something, and then it's completely wrong, your analysis. Money Guide Pro, by the way, is a good software program. So you got a good one. It sounds like you've got a good, attentive, and intelligent CFP. Maybe attractive. I don't know. But,
go for it, Ken. take the leap. Take the leap.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.